welcome to another exciting episode of your program, Work It Out, right here on the network service of the NTA. As always, every single week we bring students from across Nigeria to showcase their skill in solving mathematical questions right here on the program. And today is no different. We have 4 contestants today who are vying for our top prize. Let's meet our contestants. Contestant A.
I am Okonchina Zekiri and I'm in GS3.
Welcome. Contestant B.
My name is Okon Prince and I'm in GS3.
Contestant C.
My name is Nasiru Abdulhamid and I'm in GS3.
Contestant D.
My name is Edoro Marvelous and I am in GS3.
There are 3 stages on this program. Stage 1 has got 16 questions. You have 5 seconds each to answer one question. If you miss your question, it is a bonus question to the next available contestant. Do we understand that?
Yes, sir.
Let's start now. Contestant A, your question.
Question number 1.
What is an adjacent angle?
An adjacent angle is angle on a straight line which sum up to give 180.
That is not correct. And your time is up. An adjacent angle is an angle that shares a common side and a common vertex with another angle. Contestant B, your question.
Question 3.
What is the formula for the area of a square?
L square.
That is correct. Contestant C, your question.
Question number 4.
What is the formula for the area of a triangle?
Half base times height.
Half base times height is correct. Contestant D, your question.
Number 7.
Find the ATF of 3x and 6x.
3x.
Say again?
3x.
3x is correct. And now we're back to contestant A, your question.
Question 6.
How do you multiply binary numbers?
By multiplying each number times the base with their power.
And your time is up. That wasn't the right answer. Multiplying binary numbers is similar to multiplying decimal numbers using the long multiplication method. Contestant B, your question.
Question 9.
So what is the formula for the area of a parallelogram?
Length.
Your time is up. Contestant A, go ahead.
Base times height.
Base times height is correct. Contestant C, your question.
Question 10.
So what is a measure of central tendency that represents the middle value in a data set? And your time is up. Contestant A, you want to try?
Median.
The median, that is correct. Contestant D, your question.
Question 8.
What is the value of 16 plus 36 minus 49? The time is up. A bonus question. Contestant B.
3.
3 is the right answer. Contestant A, your question.
Question 11.
In a data set with the values 5, 8, 10, 12, 15, what is the mean? Your time is up. Do we have a bonus? Contestant G?
10.
And 10 is correct. Contestant B, your question.
Question 2.
What is the formula for the area of a rectangle?
Length times breadth.
Length times breadth is correct. Contestant C, your question.
Question number 16.
Find the LCM of 8 and 12?
24. 24.
Contestant D, your question.
Question 5.
What is the result of adding the binary numbers 11111 and 10001? Your time is up. A bonus question to contestant B.
110000.
That is correct. Contestant A, your question.
Question 14.
What is the sixth multiple of 5?
316.
So the right answer is 3125. Contestant B, your question.
Question 13.
How many sides has a kite?
4.
4 is correct. Contestant C, your question.
Question 15.
A number is added to 8 and the result is 56. Find the number.
48.
48 is correct. Contestant D, your question.
Question 12.
A polygon with 4 sides and 4 angles is called
Quadrilateral.
a quadrilateral is correct. And with that, we've come to the end of the first stage of our quiz competition here on Walk It Out. We'll go on a break. When we return, the scores will be in and we will find out who is proceeding to the next stage and who is dropping out at this stage. Do stay with us. Welcome back. This is to Walk It Out. Contestant A came out with 4 points. Contestant B came out with 19 points. Contestant D came out with 10 points. And while contestant D came out with 12 points. With that being said, contestant A bows out at this stage while contestant B, C, and D proceed to the next stage of our competition. For this stage, contestants, we have 9 questions. And for the 9 questions, you have only 10 seconds to answer each question. Contestant A, your question.
Question 1.
Find the sum of 4 whole number 3 all over 4 and 5 whole number 4 all over 5. Your time is up. Bonus question to contestant C.
10 number 11 over 20.
That is correct. Contestant B, your question.
Question 3.
Find the sum of 1.26, 33.45, and 241.5.
That is also 276.21.
That is correct. 276.21 is the sum of those numbers. Contestant C, your question.
Question number 4.
From the sum of 40 naira, 20 kobo, and 60 naira, take away 80 naira, 60 kobo. Your time is up. Do we have an answer? Well, the answer is 19 naira, 60 kobo. Contestant A, your question.
Question number 5.
18 parcels are to be given to every child at a party. How many parcels are needed for 100 children?
1,800.
That is correct. Contestant B, your question.
Question 6.
There are 200 pages in a book. Each page contains 50 words. How many words are there in the book?
20.
You still have time. That is not correct. Your time is up. Bonus question to contestant C.
10,000 words.
10,000 words is correct. Now, contestant C, your question.
Question number 9.
Find the product of 0.17 and 5.2. Your time is up. The answer to that is 0.884. 0.884. Contestant A, your question.
Question 8.
What is the height of a parallelogram if its area is 99 centimeters square and its base is 11 centimeters?
9 centimeters.
That is correct. Contestant B, your question.
Question 7.
What is the area of a parallelogram if its base is 9.2 centimeters and its height is 6 centimeters?
55.2 centimeters.
That is correct. Contestant C, your question.
Question 2.
Question 2, which is our last question on stage 2. Find the difference between 3 whole number, 1 all over 2, and 1 whole number, 1 all over 4.
2 number 1 over 4.
That is correct. And with that, we've come to the end of stage 2 here on Work It Out. We will be going on a short break. We return with the scores and find out who our finalists will be on today's outing. Don't go away. Stay with us. Thank you. Welcome back to Work It Out. At the end of stage 2, we have the results and we find out who among our contestants will proceed to the final stage of the competition. Contestant A scored 29 points. Contestant B scored 22 points. And while contestant C scored 19 points. It was a close one, but this simply means that contestant C will bow out at this stage, and we're left with contestant A and contestant B to slug it out for the grand prize here on Walk It Out. Join us again. Welcome back to the program. This is to Walk It Out on the network service of the NTA. We're now on to the last and final stage of our quiz competition. So far, we had 4 contestants, and at this juncture, we have just 2 of the contestants remaining. Let's find out just who will go home with a grand prize today on the program. The rules haven't changed just yet. You have 8 questions for this stage and 15 seconds to answer the questions. If you miss out on any question, that will be a bonus question to the next contestant. Are we clear?
Yes.
Contestant A, your question.
Question 8.
Question 8. Convert 3:4 to percentage.
75%.
That is correct. Contestant B, your question.
Question 3.
What is the multiplicative inverse of 11 all over 20?
That is 20 over 11.
That is correct. Contestant A, your question.
Question 1.
Write 350 millionths as a decimal.
3.50.
You still have time. That's not the right answer.
0.25.
You missed out on that one. So the answer is 0.000350. Contestant B, your question.
Question 5.
Evaluate 0.62 as a fraction.
That's 31 over 50.
That is correct. Contestant A, your question.
Question 2.
Find a simple interest on 500 naira for 2 years at 20%.
200 naira.
200 naira is correct. Contestant B, your question.
Question 7.
Find 10% of 400.
40.
40 is correct. Contestant A, your question.
Question 6.
Find the square root of 25.
5.
5 is correct. Contestant B, your question.
Question 4.
Question 4. Shego's average score on the first 4 mathematics tests of the term is 92. If he earns a score of 77 on the 5th test, what will his new average be?
Yes. 35.5.
Say again?
35.5.
No, you still have time. Let's see if you get it. The time is up. It's a bonus now to contestant A.
300.
That is not correct. So the answer to that question to contestant B is 89. And with that, we've come to the end of the final stage of our quiz competition. Time for a break. We'll return with the scores and we will tell you who has won today's outing. Join us again. The results are in for our final stage of the competition, and this is how they performed. Contestant A scored 44 points. And while contestant B scored 37 points. And that simply means that we have a winner on today's outing here on Walk It Out. We will be giving them their prizes in just a moment. Join us again. Thank you so much for staying tuned on this edition of Walk It Out. It is time for us to reward for excellence our contestant today on the program. In 4th place, please welcome Okoli Chinaza. Thank you for coming. Better luck next time. And in 3rd place, please welcome Abdul Hamid Nasser. Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations. In second place, please welcome Marvelous. I would have said the Marvelous man, but there you go. Marvelous Adoro. Well done. That was a brilliant performance. And our star prize winner for today, please welcome Okon Praise. What a performance that was, and this is for you. Congratulations, Praise. This way. What a show it has been. It's been fun, it's been exciting, and it's been a learning process for these young ones here today on the program. You watching at home can also be a part of this program. Come talk to us here at NTA ETV. If you think your child or your student or ward is smart enough to be on this program, get across to us here at NTA ETV, Tejoshu Yaba, Lagos. We will be glad to have you. Remember, all our past episodes of this program are up on our YouTube channel. Just go up on YouTube, type in NTA ETV, walk it out, and you can see our past episode of this program. But that's our show for today. Until next time, next week, my name is Israel. If you're a robot, bye-bye.
From dusk to dawn, 24 hours a day, NTA International is with you in your living room, office, everywhere and anywhere. We provide the company you desire in terms of balanced and up-to-date news, programs and the best of entertainment. Tune in to DSTV channel 251, GoTV channel. You can also see us on Facebook and YouTube for quality content on the go. NTA International, Africa's window to the world.
Good day, viewers at home. My name remains Dr. Aminu Abdullahi Abikarim, being the GM of Greenland Natural Medicine. Greenland Natural Medicine is a center for alternative therapy, and as usual, Greenland Natural Medicine is also available to give you more about your health-related issues. Greenland Natural Medicine is a company existing for 23 years in practice, and we have all our products researched from over 36 countries in the world. Greenland Natural Medicine is all about alternative medicine, which we also call traditional medicine, which we also call herbal medicines. You can call it anyhow you want it. But for now, we are going to go on alternative medicine. Alternative medicine has been proven very effective when it comes to health-related issues. All these things are 100% natural. They are 100% organic. Their side effects are quantified to be zero. These are things that you use nature to take care of nature. You don't use chemicals or any other things to distract some organs in your body. Please. In Greenland Natural Medicine, our products are well satisfied for your consumption. All the necessary agency, NAFDAC, and so on are satisfied with our product. And Greenland Natural Medicine is a center where all the research are here developed and make sure that you have the best. Our affiliations to Germany, India, China, and so on. So many companies, Indonesia, and so on. Please, all these products are very, very good. We find them very effective before we bring them down to the country. And Greenland Natural Medicine is a center where anything that has to do with your health-related issues, don't hesitate. Give us a call, and our customer care are available to attend to you. For those who want to go into visual consultation, there's a token charge for that. You can have a doctor to have a visual consultation with him, and when it's available, they will build the product down to your doorstep. For those who are coming down to the office, we prefer that, because knowing the kind of people you are dealing with speaks a lot. For those who we have not mentioned the kind of health challenge you have, don't hesitate as well. Pick up those numbers on your screen or the addresses and try and visit our physical address, or pick us those calls and give us a call, or I'll assure you your problem will never remain the same. Greenland Natural Medicine is divided into 3 sections. We have a section that goes with all things that has to do with general eye problems, be it glaucoma, cataract, pterygium, myopia, and so on. If you have any kind of eye-related issue, be it glaucoma. Yes, when we talk about glaucoma, so many people don't even know what glaucoma means. Yes, glaucoma is the damage of the optic nerves. That optic nerve is the one that supplies direct information to the brain. It gives information straightly to the brain, and that will now give you the sensitivity of knowing what we're all talking about. Also, we have the one that talks about the cataract. Cataract is a serious eye problem too, which can also make sure your vision go off completely. Yes, glaucoma, for those who have other terminal illness like high blood pressure, diabetes, and so on and so forth, they can also experience deterioration of the vision very fast than those who don't have that kind of challenges. But for those who have glaucoma, be it you don't have terminal illness like high blood pressure, diabetes, please try and visit us. Our well-trained ophthalmology is trained in India, and he has the vast knowledge when it comes to eye issues. Please, if you have any kind of eye problem, be it glaucoma, cataract, pterygium, myopia, don't hesitate. Give us a call on those numbers. We'll give you the appointment on the day the doctor will be in your closest branch.
To greatness.
Brought to you by the National Orientation Agency, NOA.
Welcome to EcoFrontline, your trusted platform for informed conversations on the environment, climate action, and sustainable development. Across northern Nigeria, vast stretches of once productive land are gradually turning barren. Farmlands are shrinking, vegetation is disappearing, water sources are under pressure, and communities that depend on the land for survival are facing growing uncertainty. While desertification has long been a challenge, climate change is accelerating its impact, threatening food security, livelihoods, and environmental sustainability. According to the United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification, nearly 43% of Africa's land is affected by desertification, and in Nigeria, several northern states remain highly vulnerable to land degradation and advancing desert conditions. The consequences extend beyond the environment, affecting economic growth, social stability, and the well-being of millions of people. So, what is driving this environmental challenge? How serious is the threat? And more importantly, what practical solutions can help communities adapt, restore degraded lands, and secure a more sustainable future? Experts on environment and climate change will help us unpack these critical issues on this edition of EcoFrontline. I am Nolene Ebel Ame. Now, protecting our environment is not just responsibility of our government at all levels, but a community and individual responsibility. Let's hear from individuals what they are doing in their spaces or enclaves to combat various environmental issues confronting us today.
Whatever we do, we should think green. We should look at how we reduce waste in every form. Recycle, reuse, reduce our waste, repair. It's not everything you trash, repair, so that we are managing our environment. And the other thing is the choices we make. Refuse single-use plastics, very important, because these plastics are not easily degradable. They remain there and they prevent plants from growing wherever they are deposited. Whenever I pass by a dump site, what I see is about 80% of plastic waste, which should be reduced. I know that in some cities in the world, they have banned single-use plastics. You use reusable bags when you go shopping. In Nigeria, we should do the same, because what we do here not only affects us, but also affects the rest of the world.
We are trying to create awareness and sensitize the children on the need to protect our environment. Awareness is the key, sensitization. Let's stop pollution. Let's have a good waste management, reduce some waste, recycle the ones we can recycle. Let's go green. That's why I'm wearing green. Let's have a green economy. Green production, green cars, green industries. Let's protect the environment. Let's go green.
My school has taught me so much, because they taught me how to plant trees, stop pollution, stop keeping waste, recycling, burning grasses. That will not help the environment.
Even my wife, my children, they knew one thing for sure, that I don't like to see anything dirty things around. I don't like blocked drainage. I don't like blocked drainage. I don't like my environment to be weedy somehow. It can invite snakes, invite rats, invite all those stuff. So we knew I never take it from them. My environment must be very clean.
Stop drinking bottled water and pure water and throwing it on the floor and destroying the earth and polluting the earth. You can use it to refine it and make the earth a better place to be. Like for example, my school use bottled water to make chair, which is very comfortable for sitting, instead of trashing it anywhere. And my school has taught me that instead of cutting down trees, we should keep the trees and cut down the grasses to make the environment safer and healthier.
We try to plant trees, environmental friendly trees, to also aid in the aesthetics, first and foremost the aesthetics of the estate, and secondly to also help, to create an environmental friendly estate. So we have also started, planting trees along the common areas, so those are part of the practices that we have also adopted.
Climate change public awareness is still lagging, I would say, because a lot of the communities that we engage with and some of the people that we've worked with over the years, we've seen that happen. And over the years, what we've been able to do is use local context to kind of drive salience around climate change narratives and also conversations. A lot of what we do around renewable energy, clean energy, because I think this is the most important thing that people are able to connect with. There's also conversations around changing weather patterns, and this is something that these are day-to-day things that happen to us, and even local people at the grassroots levels are able to connect and also understand that this is climate change happened to us. When you tell a local person in the local community that, okay, the floods are here, there's massive heat. This year we've witnessed, last year as well, witnessed massive heat wave. The heat was slightly intense. The rains didn't come early as it used to. These are all elements of climate change, and also human factors are some of the things that we do as people to our planet. So over the years, for instance, we've had a project that we called Interfaith Dialogue on Climate Change. And this is us using local context to kind of drive salience and understanding and awareness around climate change conversations. And what we did was use religious leaders, Christians, Muslims, using our local books, because as we all know that all of our books have spoken extensively around the importance of caring for the environment, being environmental stewards. And these are just some of the few examples that we've done, over the years. And so for particularly women, because women and children are the most affected when it comes to impact of climate change. Use, firewoods in local context, particularly local context. We use firewoods for cooking. The intense smoke that they inhale has an impact on their health, on their livelihoods as well. But what are the alternatives, to using firewood? We have bricks, but if we are talking about both local and context that is sustainable, we are talking renewable energy. And you'd agree with me that right now we have so many renewable energy sources, affordable ones that you can just connect with the sun. You can have just batteries. You can have a very minor or meager panel that you can use for your cooking. It's safe, it's efficient, it's affordable as well. And this is a more sustainable form of energy for cooking, particularly for with high number of deforestation. And we see desertification happening and coming to play. For instance, we see these impacts more in northern Nigeria, particularly in northeastern Nigeria, because these states lie within the Sahel, of the country. And so the impacts are immensely even more. Just recently, we did a project with Aproko Doctor. It's around some of the impacts of climate change in northern Nigeria. Jigawa is one state that is very highly experiencing the impact of.
We appreciate our experts there for speaking to us on several environmental issues confronting us in this country today. All right, now let's link up with Mr. Umar Saleh Anka, Director of Climate Change, Kano State Ministry of Environment and Climate Change. Mr. Anka, it is a pleasure to have you with us on Eco Frontline.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, now, how is climate change contributing to the increasing rate of desertification in northern Nigeria, particularly in Kano State? And what are the most visible impacts on communities?
Thank you very much. Climate where we are seeing the impacts around. Yeah.
The federal and state governments have implemented various afforestation and land restoration programs, as we all know. How effective have these interventions been, and what lessons have been, learned so far from this?
Let me take, for example, the Kano as a subnational government. Because of what we have done last year, under the leadership of our able governor, Engineer Abba Kabir Yusuf, with the supervision of my honorable commissioner, Dr. Dair Mohamed Hashim, we're able to have the Kano State climate change policy and implementation framework, and then a climate change action plan. Of course, we are about to validate the climate. The success stories and what will work well with any government, either federal, state, or local government, is working with community. Listen to them, share ideas, then understand the problems, then you work with them together. I think that is one of the other projects that is coming up through IFAD, value chain in northern Nigeria, which is also a project that Kano State will key in. and we are working towards that. So I think this is one of the success stories. Like I said, we have restored huge number of degraded land, and of course we are planting trees. This year alone, we're going to we've started distributing 10 million trees. It's not about the planting, but we have a structure where we can monitor.
Mr. Umar Saleh Anka, Director of Climate Change, Kano State Ministry of Environment and Climate Change.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your presence here.
As we conclude today's episode of Eco Frontline, one thing is clear. Drought and desertification are not distant environmental concerns. They are realities affecting our food, our livelihoods, and our economy, and the future, of course, of the country. The challenge before us is immense, but it is not insurmountable. Every tree planted, every hectare of land restored, every sustainable farming practice adopted, and every young person educated about environmental stewardship brings us one step closer to more resilient and sustainable Nigeria. Combating climate change and desertification requires collective action from government and policy makers to communities, schools, businesses, and individual citizens. The choices we make today will determine the quality of the environment we leave for future generations. On behalf of the entire Eco Frontline team, I extend my sincere appreciation to everyone for watching Eco Frontline. Remember, protecting the environment is not just a responsibility, it is an investment in our collective future. I am Nolin Ebel Ame. See you on our subsequent episodes where we bring environmental issues to the forefront and explore solutions for a greener, safer, and more sustainable Nigeria. Stay environmentally conscious, and bye for now.
From dusk to dawn, 24 hours a day, NTA International is with you. In your living room, office, and everywhere, anywhere. We provide the company you desire in terms of balanced and up-to-date news, programs, and the best of entertainment. Tune in to DSTV channel 251, Go TV channel.
And to watch NTA International in the USA, Canada, and Mexico, use the following satellite parameters.
You can also see us on Facebook and YouTube for quality content on the go. NTA International, Africa's window to the world.
Running activities, events, no detail is left unattended. It's some art that only takes that critical eye and that resilient and patient spirit to achieve. My guest today on Prime Woman is one such person that you need to see her profile and you will simply agree with me that indeed she is. Now that we've seen what you have given to society, who is Oluwatoyin Onadele?
So how do I describe myself? I think what I've done, the best way to describe myself is a woman that God has shown mercy, a child on one where. So, I mean, I think I've had an interesting, colorful life. Primary school in Lagos, secondary school in Shagamu, university in Lagos. I went to Unilag, studied economics, finished and did my NYC in a bank. Then proceeded to doing my master's in the UK. I came back from the UK and started working in the financial services sector. Transited after about 16 years, decided to explore my passion at that time, which was event management.
Wow. You talked about Shagamu.
Yes.
Lagos, Shagamu. Where Shagamu is in Ogun State.
Yes, I mean, I'm from Ogun State.
Oh, wow. So this secondary school in Shagamu, something, in me says it's one of those schools that the federal government provided.
Oh, yes. I went to Federal Government College. At that time, the federal government colleges were the best schools to go.
So, no, that songbird really whispered right.
Because it builds, it was a girls-only school. Builds resilience, hard work, it just builds a full woman.
Don't let me start feeling somehow. Because it takes one to know. Wow.
Which one did you go?
Yeah, Federal Government Girls College, Lanta.
That's in Plateau State. Absolutely, I know.
So
we know ourselves.
And then, it just plays on that resilient spirit.
Yes.
So, driving you with that thing that has been put in us, and you found yourself in the finance sector.
Services, yes.
I can bet something special came of it.
Well, I mean, I spent 16 years in treasury, investment banking, trading, consulting, events management, and eventually found myself, coming up with just a fantasy dream, a bold one.
I know,
which
right?
ended up in what you know today as the Jewel Aida.
Jewel Aida.
The people who come there are precious. The building, the spaces are precious. It's just a jewel. To be in there, you feel precious.
So this jewel, how did you dig it up?
It's really digging. So, as I said, I ventured into, my passion was events management, ensuring that people are able to have the events of, seamless events end to end. It was a passion. And I explored this, and of course, it became a business. But in doing events, every space that, if you're having an event and you went into maybe a venue, and I just felt we could do better. I mean, yes, a lot of people had set the foundation by creating lovely spaces, lovely event centers, but I felt we could improve. International standards required that we had, certain things in a venue, exits, multiplicity and ease of use of space. And so I kept desiring to create that. And I divinely orchestrated the Jewel Aida is standing today.
From financial sector to managing businesses, spaces, putting things on ground to give comfort, to make people happy.
An iconic facility, conferencing and experience center, multifunctional spaces where you can do anything. You can have any events, you can basically create and curate any experience you want. It's, for us, we say it's the most iconic structure let me boast.
You are allowed to boast, my dear.
Let me boast.
Oh,
In Africa, so we are in
if you don't blow your trumpet, they say nobody blows it for you.
we are about providing phenomenal experiences, and that keys into customer service relationship. I would clearly state one of what drives us is supporting young creatives. As we've had creatives such as artists come and use our space to display their works at no cost. Wow. Yes. And then our CSR at the Jewel Aida is to create or build. We have the space. We're putting up a library, a world-class library, where anybody from nursery to even business people, working people can come and get books that will enhance their knowledge, empower them, even just sharing books that ordinarily you can't get to buy. We have literature books, we have personal development books, we have all the novels that you and I must have read, Enid Blyton, all the shells.
So like taking us back to
yes. We're making those shelves available at no cost, because I believe that the easiest way to improving yourself, to improving your situation and circumstance is knowledge. And you can get knowledge from books. Even it exposes you. You don't have to have traveled to different countries. By reading a book, it takes you to different countries. And so it's exposure, it's knowledge building, and that's our give back. We pride ourselves to say we are probably one of the few facilities in Nigeria where inclusion is possible. If you're living with any form of disability, we have provided the space to accommodate wheelchair access. Access is made possible in every way. We have dedicated parking for people with disabilities. We have toilets that have been created for people with disabilities. Access in and out of our spaces provides ease for. So inclusion is important to us. I have people who have worked with me, who have been on this journey with me for several years. I think my oldest staff has probably been with me for like 16 years, and I would say that her life has obviously been transformed. She's now a senior person. She started as a staff within the events business that we were running, but she's now a manager within the space, empowered, taking decisions and all. So, one of the things that we also focus on is empowering the female gender. And I'm not shy about it. Female in the Jewel Aida. We have female bias. Proudest. When we're hiring, unless we don't find a competent female, then we'll. Yeah. So most of the key roles are held by women, and they're doing a fantastic job. My dream is to replicate myself.
Your siblings, how are they keen in? I mean, how are you balancing being this massive jewel in the Aida space and managing the home front? Because when I walked into your space, I could see everything clean and proper.
But I have a fantastic support structure around me. I have a supportive husband.
I'm going to give him a shout out. Hello, darling.
You want to sit down? No, I acknowledge that without him, the jewel that you see would not be. He's my greatest cheerleader. He makes me feel that I can walk on water. So I've been blessed. This Anusha and that's it really in every way. I also have fantastic parents. The Jewel Aida was my family. Where my brothers, my sisters, we're four. So I'm the first girl and I have two sisters and two brothers, all supported in every way. When I just thought this isn't going to be possible, they went above and beyond. has worked with me for 4 years, putting structure in place, sacrifice. What else? What do you want me to say? So I have such a fantastic support structure. I could only, be the best possible version of myself.
I'm so happy, so glad to hear. And then thank you, family. Thank you so very much for being a support to her.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Mommy.
I know. We won't fail you. Yes. And then the children, how did they, key into this?
Well, I mean, when you're blessed with children that God Himself has given you, I mean, they don't give me headache. They don't school. Well, my son has come back to do law school. So I do 1 hour walk. I'm very particular about what I eat. I love food. I'm a foodie. But because I know that I also have the tendency to put on weight, I consciously watch what I eat. I think you have to have a bit of vanity to be particular about your health and well-being. You must want
this vanity.
Yes, you must have a bit of vanity. And that's the main part of me. So I consciously exercise every morning for at least an hour. I watch what I eat. Because I am very conscious of the fact that I have a tendency to put on weight. I actually was a health consultant at some point. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Cambridge weight plan or the one-to-one diet. I am a consultant for the Cambridge or one-to-one diet. It also helps put me in check because as a consultant, and that's moving south.
Real south.
Well, once you start seeing figures that you don't like, then you must do something. And right now, these days, I mean, eating healthy, what to eat, how to ensure that, you're not unnecessarily overweight. It's out there on every healthy eating, healthy habits. You would get a few tips. I studied economics. I have a master's in business administration. I also am a chartered stockbroker. I am also an associate member of the Chartered Institute of Arbitration. I need to ensure that I am practicing, I am learning and relearning and unlearning new things, and the board have been very fortunate to have people call on me to, share knowledge, my skills, and enhance whatever it is the organization is doing. So I've been very blessed to sit on really good, interesting, challenging boards. Well, and they are diverse in, different things. Pension fund, financial services, which is securities, trading. I also sit on a technology. We are able to provide medical education to as many people. So basically giving back to the society.
Away from all of these, what are the things that, aside from your routine, that make you relax and say, after a whole day,
how do I relax now?
What do you dance?
I love listening to music. Music relaxes me. It's, so, and I'm a lover girl. So I love all those mid-tempo, nice music. Music. I also love Christian music. I'm a church girl. Well, I'm thriving to be better and build a better and stronger relationship.
So that kind of Whitney Houston life, you want to do something.
No, I'm not Celine Dion.
Oh, really? Which of them?
Which my favorite? I like Power of Love. Which one? No, not Wind Beneath My Wings.
My Wings.
Yes. Oh, my favorite.
You sing at all?
No, let's not crack the camera now.
No, try. Let's just give us something. With this lovely voice.
Wow, that is it. How do you know?
Because when you're talking
yes,
wait.
So yeah.
So you want to do that first?
Are you going to join me?
Okay, well let's try. If we're not
because you love me. So